Hey everybody, welcome to Fluency. We are going to be practicing our readings and rereadings many times this year at this station, and we're going to kick it off with a mini mystery series. Um, I'm going to introduce you today to Sam Sherlock, a detective, and his dog Watson, also a detective. These two will lead us through many adventures, ranging from school pranks to difficult police cases. Sam, the famous detective, is a gentleman who lives with his dog Watson. Following their adventures, we will meet Wendy, Sam Sherlock's niece, Bill Larson, his teacher friend, Dan Travis, the police lieutenant, and some others. This is a reading, listening, but really a thinking mystery series. You are going to be encouraged to be clever and analyze the situations that Watson and Sherlock are involved in. Okay? And you're going to be encouraged to read and think with the partner that you're coming to the Fluency station with. All right, I'm excited. I'm going to teach you guys how to echo read, choral read, and then you're going to do some independent reading, and most importantly, some thinking. Get ready. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to read this our first time, and you're going to do echo reading. That means you're going to be reading right after me, trying to make your voice echo mine. We're going to pay close attention to the punctuation that's provided by the author, because that tells us how we should read the text, and also it affects our comprehension and helps us think while we're reading. Okay, get ready. We're going to start with echo reading. The Case of the Missing Girl. Watson's barks could be heard by all the students in Mr. Larson's math class. "Look!" they cried. "There's Sam Sherlock and Watson, his dog," they shouted as they looked out of the big window facing the street. "Welcome, Sam and Watson," said Mr. Larson as he opened the door. "I certainly hope you can help us." "As I told you when I called, one of our girls, Sue, did not come back from lunch, and we are very worried." "I called you before I did anything else." "Let's go look around the school," Sam said. "Come on, Watson. Maybe you can help." Watson smelled the girl's sweater. Then he ran out and put his nose to the ground. He sniffed and sniffed. He ran this way and that. Suddenly, he put his nose in the air, sniffed once more, and ran to the equipment box on the field. Who do you suppose was sleeping in the box? So, that was echo reading. Now we are going to do choral reading. Choral reading means you and I read together. You're trying to make your voice sound like mine. Get ready? The Case of the Missing Girl. Watson's barks could be heard by all the students in Mr. Larson's math class. "Look!" they cried. "There's Sam Sherlock and Watson, his dog," they shouted as they looked out of the big window facing the street. "Welcome, Sam and Watson," said Mr. Larson as he opened the door. "I certainly hope you can help us. As I told you when I called, one of our girls, Sue, did not come back from lunch, and we are very worried. I called you before I did anything else." "Let's go look around the school," Sam said. "Come on, Watson. Maybe you can help." Watson smelled the girl's sweater. Then he ran out and put his nose to the ground. He sniffed and sniffed. He ran this way and that. Suddenly he put his nose in the air, sniffed once more, and ran to the equipment box on the field. Who do you suppose was sleeping in the box? Well, thank you guys for echo reading and choral reading. Give your partner or the person with you a little pinky high five. You did a great job. What I'd like you to do in a moment is I would like you to do another reading by yourself. Whisper read to yourself one time. You may need to turn your back to your partner so that you can whisper read and practice on your own, and they can whisper read and practice on your own. Then you are going to partner read. One of you is going to read out loud to the other, and then you're going to switch, and the other partner is going to read to you. But you can do that in a moment. I would like to talk about the thinking part of the case of the missing girl. We've done the reading and the listening, and you're getting ready to do some more reading in a moment. But I'm going to ask you, before you do that, to think about a few questions. You're probably going to need to get a highlighter so that you and your partner can think about these together. Now, a good detective looks for clues, just like a good reader looks for clues in what they're reading. So, you don't need to write the answers to these, but these are some questions I want you and your partner to discuss. Who do you suppose was sleeping in that box? Tell your partner what you think. How did Watson know where to look? How do dogs find some things? What can dogs do better than humans? Do the police use dogs to find things for them? Who called Sam to help? What class were the children in? Have you ever had someone worry about you because they couldn't find you? If so, tell your partner about it. All right. Now, what I would like you to do is to get your story, The Case of the Missing Girl, and I would like you to whisper read it on your own. Then you're going to turn and partner read it. All right, guys, give yourself a big hug, and remember, this is for you to stretch your brain. Your brain's a muscle. You got to use it to build it up. Make it stronger. All right, whisper read to yourself and then partner read to each other. All right, guys, see you next week.